Hey family, and we are back once again per usual. Black love, black pride, and black power. You have to know yourself, to love your people. And today we are going to be talking about hair hats and k.o.s. Now by hair hats I mean anything from weaves to extensions to wigs to tracks to you name it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to do this video and I want you guys to remember and understand the exception does not make the rule. I am going to be talking about the general group of African people who choose to and choose not to indulge in these things. And yeah, I'm going to completely acknowledge the fact that this does not 100% apply to everybody. But the majority of African people, especially women, it does. With that being said, the question of the day is, does your hair reflect whether or not you have knowledge of self and to what level of that knowledge of self you have? I'm going to say the answer is absolutely yes. Now, side notes, though black women wear Asian hair and Latina hair, which, because a lot of people say, oh, you know, you're wearing white hair. I ain't heard of no black woman going to go buy a pack of Becky, okay? They gonna get some off-brand Becky shit. So ain't nobody exactly chubby. But anyway, the point is, no, we may wear those other people's hair from time to time. We wear it way better than these people do. I'm sorry. How you do it, black women? How we do it? How we gonna sit there and put your shit on and wear it better than you do? We just be too saucy. Like we just be sauced up, man. And that's with everything we do. Like, when we decide to go mix and match or to go, you know, throw on some other people's shit, we do that shit with flair. Wavy. Yes, we slay the hell out of that shit. And then when everybody tries to do us, they fail tragically or miserably. Or they may look all right, but they will never look like how a black woman does and the shit we do. And oh, don't let them put on our hair because they're gonna just look fucking ridiculous, okay? Now, yes, I did answer yes to the question, does your hair reflect whether or not and to what level you have of knowledge of self. However, we do have some naturalista soul sisters out there running around with Neanderthals and cave beasts and stuff with absolutely no knowledge of self. Now, these rare few, it's a very small community of black women like this, are the exception. They do not make the rule. And also, there is a small group of black women who do wear hair hats, as we're going to call them in this video, but actually they actually have a lot of k.o.s. and, you know, are more elevated people, and I will break that down throughout this video. Anyways, I'll just put it like this. We'll keep it nice and simple. If you understand your hair for what it is, your antennas to the universe, it absorbs cosmic information. We have hair that conduces electricity and also is able to convert electricity and vibrations. Like our hair is fucking fabulous, guys. They're extensions of us, and they're unique only to African women. What's the other races of women who may have curly hair, but they'll never have this texture, you know, and they'll never be able to achieve a 4C. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't show me a non-African person with 4C hair. You know, you can't show me a non-African person with 4B hair. You can't show me a non-African person with 4A hair. Maybe the 3s, maybe 3C, but that texture, the way this shit feels, this electric, this hair is hair. It's not fur. Everybody else got fur. We have hair. You're not gonna find that shit nowhere else. And if you understand that, then you'd have absolutely no desire to cover up your hair with anything less than what's yours. You know, why would I go put fur on my hair when I understand how fabulous my hair is, just on a genetic, a cosmic, and the spiritual level? You know, the fact that our hair is so damn strong that you have to put a perm in it to almost permanently make it straight. Do you know the type of acids and chemicals that they put into these things? and your hair is able to survive. Well, not everybody's, but majority of our hair is able to survive that and still be on our heads. That just is a testament to how strong and magnificent our hair is. Even the fact that it comes naturally in black. Some of us may have a darker brown, but majority of us have black hair. Do you know how hard it's much harder to bleach a 4 type and texture hair, black hair, than it is to bleach a 1 type black hair? Period. A white person has a much easier time bleaching their hair than a black person does, because our shit is a special kind of black. Hey, I didn't create it. The creator and the universe came together on that one, and I'm just calling it like it is, hunty. Yes, it's a special kind of black. Act like you know, man. The fact I sat there and I just wanted some purple. I just wanted a little purple in my shit. I wanted to, have my old purple bangs, my old purple ends, and the shit was gonna be cute. But my hair refused to bleach past dark brown and auburn. Like, I shit you not. I'm sitting here frying the shit out of my shit, and it won't not be dark. That shit's amazing. And why? Why do I do that? Why do that to your own antennacy, or your own extensions, when you could have just thrown in some tracks or whatever. If you don't want to put no dog shit in your hair, then I'm sorry, dog hair in your hair, no wolf hair in your hair, then you know what? Just don't be purple. Shit. There we go. My second point is, if you understand truly what non-black hair is, it's just fur. Or if you get nag acne, then it's literally it's like animal fur. Or, if you're getting synthetic, then it's plastic. And plastic's all kinds of toxic and ain't shit. Who wants plastic in their hair? Then you'd have no rational, reasonable desire to use these things to cover up your own natural, glorious crowns. I'm not going to do it. It just doesn't make sense to me. And then finally, if you do want to switch it up, experiment, etc., if you do want to have straight hair one day, but you don't you don't want to damage and try to suppress your natural, strong, glorious African hair, then do it right, and do it with your own hair. Excuse me one moment. For convenience, a lot of times I like to keep my hair braided up, but then there's things like runwaycurls.com. Let me pull this shit up right now. Runwaycurls.com is a black owned and operated, created by a Congolese woman, hair company that sells hair extensions and products as well. And guess what? The hair is African. All of the hair comes from, I believe, Ethiopia and Kenya and some shit like that. So it's black hair. And this is hair that if you want to, you can put some heat on it and straighten it. And then if you don't want to, or if you want it natural, it's going to go back natural, just like yours. I think if I see other people's hair on the floor, I'm going to just pick that shit up and throw it away. If someone else's hair fall on me, I don't want that shit on me. But if I decided that wearing a head full of someone else's hair wasn't nasty for once, I would definitely go to Runway Curls. I'm pulling this up right now. .com. Because she got this wig on here, hunty, that I'm going to be needing for my Drop It Like It's Hot days. So I'll be wearing my afro, going to Drop It Like It's Hot, sweating it out. Then I got to sit up for another 2 hours after the club is over and shit to braid my shit up before I go to bed, so that I don't wake up with a serious problem. Okay, and some of us, we don't always have time, and we don't always have maintenance, and not all of us are at the length for the type of braid styles and stuff that we want. A lot of us, we don't want to put plastic in our hair anymore for our poetic justice braids and whatnot. Just get your hair from your people. At least that's just gonna make some sense. At least it's going to be your hair. You can find hair that matches your natural hair texture, hair that looks like yours, feels like yours, and acts like yours. And in that way, we're not going to say, oh, black women keep wearing everybody else's hair to look white. No, boo. This is black shit. Okay? And yes, I'm rocking it fabulously. And there are different ways to do things like extend your hair and stretch your coils and stuff that doesn't leave your hair all fucked up. Like, if I wanted my hair to be straighter, I would just keep doing braid outs until it extended. It's not going to be flat straight. It's not going to be laid, filleted, and slayed straight, but I'm going to show length, And there are plenty of YouTube tutorials people use the string method to straighten their hair. It's not going to be bone straight, but it's going to stretch your hair out and loosen your coils like you want to. This is the website here. Ooh, let me turn my brightness down for y'all. Did that help? Let me turn this brightness down for y'all. There we go. runwaycurls.com. This is just the gallery. And we're just going to scroll. And she's got dolls and shit. And bundles, wigs, weaves, wooty woo. You name it. Black owned and operated. If you want that natural black hair, but you want it straightened, then get that shit. If you don't, this is the wig I want, y'all. Is that the wig? Yeah, that's the wig I want. And she also does have, synthetic options and stuff as well. Not very many, but the wig I want, she got that in the synthetic option. But there's, all kinds of stuff. You can get it colored, all kinds of stuff. And I'm not going to go into each category and all that kind of stuff. But it's, runwaycurls.com, black owned and operated by a Congolese woman who has a natural hair salon in Atlanta. And she's all about the revolution of getting African women to accept their natural beauty and love their natural selves and hair and shit. So I am going to wrap this one up with that. Again, you have to know yourself to love your people. And that directly ties into this, because when you know yourself, and in this aspect, this specific aspect of yourself, your hair, then, and you know for what it truly is, you're going to love and appreciate it. And then you're not going to want to do anything to suppress that, to hide it, to damage it, etc., etc. And all of these links that we going. Wondering why, people sitting here lathering on all the QP and edge control, and then they ain't got no edges left, because you want your shit to look like something that's not. Worried about things being laid and filleted and slayed, and then when you bald headed, then what? It's never been that serious, ladies. Know yourself and know and truly love and appreciate what's on your head, and I promise you, you're gonna be straight. As usual, black love, black pride, and black power. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.